All right, back out on trail. A very sketchy trail coming in on the road, not plowed. I did not expect that. And I'm really wondering how it's gonna be going up a hill on the way out. May have to air down my tires on the way out. I'm gonna try going out right away without airing down, but I may have to air down my tires or do other things to get out of here. Because this weekend, I am over in Wisconsin. I am on a hiking trail that I just kind of saw on my maps on the way to a cabin that I'm staying at for tonight. And the place kind of actually has campsites. And I guess from what I can tell, I'm kind of where the campsites are right now. You can see the picnic tables behind me. And I think these are just walk-in sites that you don't reserve or anything like that. I think it's first come, first serve out here is what it kind of looks like. And it's cool because they're right on some cliffs and in some pines, as you can tell. Like the pines are all just beautiful around here. But yeah, you got a little cliff over here looking over a river. I'm not sure exactly what river this is. It's going right here, but I'll look it up and I'll put it down on the bottom of the screen here. But gorgeous. So this campsite is actually connected to a hiking trail that goes back that way. So I am gonna follow the hiking trail for, I think it's 2 or 3 miles, something like that. And it just runs along the river here and then ends up at the Kettle River. Or no, I'm sorry, not the Kettle River, the St. Croix River. So that's gonna be my kind of day hike for today. And then I'm just gonna end the day at a nice warm little tiny cabin, also tucked away into the pines. So should be a good one. All right, I am down by the river on the sand cliffs. This is pretty cool. You can see all these different layers, which makes you wonder what happened right there on this layer right there. Something major happened, and then all of a sudden it's like clean soil. So yeah, I'd love to know how many years this goes back, but pretty cool spot out here on the river. I'm sure this place in the spring, summer, and fall is just epic. So this is definitely noted to come back for a spring, summer, or fall camp out. And I'm even thinking about a hot tent camp out. So we will see if we'll see me out here in the hot tent here anytime soon. But pretty cool spot. It's getting to be about that time. Head back onto the road and head towards cabin for the night. Another thing I didn't even realize until I looked up, there is a giant red pine just teetering on the edge right here, literally right above me. So I think I'm getting out of here. Who knows when that thing's gonna go? It could be any time. At the cabin, this place is the perfect size for what I wanted tonight. Just a place to sleep and a little place to hang out. I mean, you got your bathroom right there, got a little kitchen, got a bed, and I mean, if you need a TV, you got a TV, even though I just use that for a fireplace. But what a beautiful little cabin. What a perfect little setting. So I am gonna kind of get things out in my bags and kind of get things arranged. And then I'll probably start making dinner here shortly. It's starting to get to be that time. But I kind of thought there was a fire pit outside of this cabin is what I saw, I thought, when I booked the cabin. But the fire pit is a community fire pit that's way out by the lake where it's all windy. It's on the edge of the lake. So I don't really know if I'm going to have a fire tonight. I might just end up staying in the cabin. It's a little bit windy out there. And it's about 20 degrees, which with that wind, it makes it pretty darn chilly. And I'm not going to stay warm at a fire pit with a bunch of wind. So I might just stay warm inside this cabin tonight and just kind of hang out in the cabin, do my cooking, and then just chill for the rest of the night. So I will check back in probably right around dinner time. just got done with dinner with the pork tacos. Those turned out great, and I really needed that after all that hiking today in the cold weather. But right now I'm just kind of watching football on the TV for a little bit. I don't even really like the two teams I'm watching, so about an hour I think I'm gonna break out the book that I brought with and read that book until I go to bed. But not a whole lot going on in the cabin tonight except for a whole lot of relaxation. So like I said, I'm gonna watch football for about another hour, and then I'll probably just end the night reading a book. So it's gonna be a nice relaxing night, and this will probably be my last check-in for tonight from the Firefly cabin. Good morning from the Firefly cabin in northern Wisconsin. I had a gorgeous, beautiful night of sleep. This place is super quiet. You don't hear nothing outside at all. So I slept wonderful. I slept so good that I had a dream right before I woke up that I woke up in a house of like three girls in their 30s. I was on their couch and I heard them coming into the door, and I thought they were coming into the cabin door. And I woke up and I'm like, "Can I help you women at all?" And they're like, "What are you doing in our house?" And then they turn on the lights and I'm like, "What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be in a cabin. I know what happened last night. How did I get here?" And then I woke up as soon as I asked the girls where I'm at. I'm like, "Well, so where am I?" And then woke up. So that was definitely a weird dream. I don't even dream very much. So for me to have a dream like that, that was definitely weird. But I'm gonna just wrap things up. I already got myself some breakfast, made a quick breakfast. I didn't plan on making anything, spending time to make a big breakfast or anything at this cabin. This was strictly a relaxation cabin, and then that's exactly what it was. I'll do a bigger breakfast at the next cabin, because the next cabin is an epic cabin. It puts all the cabins I've been to shame. So stay tuned for that cabin right there. That should be a good one. That's coming up early February. But as for this trip, it was a nice, good, relaxing trip in a beautiful cabin. See you on the next one.